Yeah, boy. Sophisticated in a motherfucking building today. Yeah, boy, I came to give y'all another world-class episode of this motherfucking game. You heard what I'm saying? YouTube, what's happening, man? It's your boy Cartier, and I'm back at y'all with another video, man. Today, I think I'm gonna rant a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? Because I got something to get off my chest. Not really, but something I've been thinking about, bruh. Most people do not be genuine. Like, bro, if you really observe human nature and you observe like the people around you and you really like self-aware and you observe yourself, you self-aware and you pay attention to everybody else, bro, you gonna realize, bro, most people ain't genuine, bro. Most people is for themselves. They only do shit if they can get something out of it or if they can benefit from somebody else. Like, when you start looking into like psychology and like what make people do the shit that they do, bro, you will realize, bro, most people can't be trusted for real. Like, most people only doing something for their benefit. They only doing something, you know what I'm saying, for an ulterior motive. You know what I'm saying? Most 99% of people that you meet ain't genuine. Like, they don't really give a fuck about how your day was. You know what I'm saying? You know, how you feeling? No. And it be family, it be friends, so-called friends. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell y'all, bro, I done dealt with this so much in my own life. Like, most of the people around me, I can't trust. Like I said, I can count on one hand, bro. 5 people, and it might not even be 5, that I can really trust and I feel like they genuine, bro. Most of the time, I be by myself. But if you observe people, like, you just sit back and observe, you will see how much people is opportunistic. You'll see how much like fakeness and bullshit that really go on behind the scene, bro. Like, you really can't fuck with people for real. And like, it's crazy out here. I be like I said, lately in my life, bro, I just been observing people. I've been observing family. I've been observing friends, bro. I've been seeing how people been treating me, like, even more than I ain't noticed, like. But yeah, bro, people don't be genuine, bro. People only gonna call you when they need something. You know what I'm saying? People ain't gonna support your goals and in your dreams. If you got people in your life that do that, then you blessed. And even then, when people supporting your goals and dreams, hell, they be having ulterior motives. They see your potential, so they be like, shit, let me support this nigga, or let me support him just in case he do make it. It seems like he might do something. Or they'll see you making progress and then pop up, and then, you know what I'm saying, so they can ride your train, you feel me? You got people that's so opportunistic. Like, even in my family, bro, I'm a giving and compassionate person, so I'm helping people out. Then when it's their turn to reciprocate, or I'm fucked up, I can't get a call back, I can't get an answer. But yeah, man, when you really look into human psychology, bro, that shit is dark, bro. But I mean, you gotta think of it from an evolutionary standpoint. Like, most people is wired for survival, so they only thinking about how they can get one up on you. You know what I'm saying? How they can further their agendas and what they do. They don't really care about you as a person. Because people like to think the world is humanity, everybody together, we should spread love, bro. That shit is not like that in the real world, bro. Don't nobody give a fuck about you. Especially if you're a man. And then don't get into it like if you're a minority, if you black or whatever else, like, bro. But don't nobody care about you as a fucking man in this society. If you fall and bust your shit open, blood splatting everywhere, and a woman do the same thing next to you, they gonna run and sprint to her and make sure she good. But you bust your shit open, oh, you alright, bro, just take a towel, wipe that shit off. You be strong, man, you good. Which, man, I know we need strong men and all that, bro, but like I say, it be putting a lot of shit in perspective. I'm gonna be all over the place with this video because like my thoughts is kind of random, so I'm just going with what pop up in my brain, bro. But like I said, I don't know. I always knew people was fake and wasn't genuine, bro. But like I say, now it's like I just had an epiphany with this shit, bro. Like I say, lately in my life, bro, I just been sitting back observing. I ain't been doing too much. I've been in my own space, minding my own fucking business, and just observing people and the circumstances and everybody around me, bro. And even like out in public, just observing people's behaviors and shit. But yeah, man, that's really how most people, humans, are wired, bro. They wired to be for self. And especially like if you from a community like mine, bro, a urban community of hood people, bro, most hood people are sociopaths. It's only about what you can get out of the next person in the streets, you feel me? And when people that come from survival mind states, it's about one-upping, because it's about survival. So it's about what you can get out of another person. It's about what you can take, you know what I'm saying? What you can get for less, or whatever it is, about finessing, you know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, I can relate to it, but I'm not a sociopath. Like, at the end of the day, I am a finesser too, but I'm a genuine person, bro. I don't believe in taking from nobody. Most of the time, if I give you something, I'm not gonna expect nothing in return because I'm genuine. I don't want nothing back. I gave it out of the love in my heart, so I'm not gonna want nothing back from you. You have to worry about you accepting help from somebody and they feel like you owe them some shit because you accepted their help. So that shit ain't genuine. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, you in this world, bruh, being a good person. Well, I'm not gonna say being a nice person is one of the worst fucking things you can ever be. Be a good person, but don't be a nice person. You gotta have boundaries. You gotta be solid. You can't let folks play with you. Cause you being too nice, that's like bleeding in front of shark infested fucking water. Motherfuckers gonna take advantage of you. They gonna fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? They gonna suck your well dry until you reach a breaking point. So you can't be green out here, bro. You have to be aware. Don't let people make your heart, you know what I'm saying, cold, or you know what I'm saying, change you as a person. If you good-hearted and all that, be good, bro. But you gotta make sure you ain't green. You don't let people take advantage of you, and you aware that 90% of the people that you meet, you gotta screen them for ulterior motives. You gotta screen them. You gotta think, okay, he just met him. He seemed like a good person, but what could be his motives other than just being genuine or whatever the connection is? And I mean, ain't nothing wrong with somebody trying to work with you on something, but as long as it's reciprocal. If it's reciprocal, cool. Everybody gets something out of the friendship or the deal or whatever it is. But if it's a friendship, you have to screen people. You have to think a little deeper just in case. But yeah, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with being genuine, being kind, bro. But you gotta have the most defenses in this type of world, bro. Cause it be, especially if you you black and you from the hood, bro. Which I mean, that's really street smarts for real. Like you really get that. People that's successful and survive, you feel me? It's really street smarts. Learning human psychology and body language and shit like that. So it come natural to some people. So that kind of give you a superpower against others that ain't aware of shit like that. But yeah, man, be a good person, bro. But you gotta be aware of that. Cause the world gonna chew you up and spit you the fuck out. And then you ain't gonna have nothing left, no goodness left in your heart for yourself. You're gonna be so goddamn traumatized. But yeah, absolutely, be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Have principles and morals and all that shit. But I don't believe in being nice. You gotta respect yourself before anything. Because like I say, if you nice, you too nice, you will let somebody fuck you over being nice. You don't wanna stir the pot, you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna stand up for yourself. You don't want people to think certain things of you, so you won't enforce your boundaries. So fuck being nice. I don't give a fuck. If I gotta cuss somebody out or whatever it may be to reinforce my boundary. If somebody try to cut a line in front of me, take your ass to the back of the motherfucking line like everybody else standing in this line. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I might get a little disrespectful about it. I'm gonna cuss you the fuck out. But I'm a great person, you feel what I'm saying? If somebody homeless, I'm liable to get them $5, $10, $15. Now they might be about to buy some motherfucking crack, a stack of crack with that bitch, with that $5 bill or 10 or 100, whatever I gave them. But I don't know that. They could be a bum. They look like a bum on the street to me. It's in God's hand after that. You feel what I'm saying? They might take the racks and buy a stack of crack, but that ain't none of my business. But I'm a good-hearted person. I'm genuine. I don't bother nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm liable. If somebody getting bullied in front of me, I'm liable to jump in and protect them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't motherfucking play. So I'm gonna stand up for mine. So, but that's just been me. So I'm a good person, but I'm not a nice person. You feel what I'm saying? As you a man, you should never want nobody to think of you and be like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He wouldn't harm, he wouldn't bust so great. You want people to be like, that's a good man. He a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? He don't bother nobody, but if you fuck with him, he gonna bat you in your shit with that iron. That's how you want to be. Like, you want to be a man of honesty, morals, and integrity, but they know you got that warrior aspect of you too. He's a good guy, but he's not a nice guy. You gotta have both aspects. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be too hyper masculine, and then, you know what I'm saying, you too unbalanced. Now you all war, and it ain't no goodness in you, ain't no peace. You straight up war. You ready to kill, violence, or whatever, unalive people. And you don't want to be too soft to where, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you nice, but you can't stand up for yourself. You have no boundaries. You can't protect the people around you. Which I know I'm getting off topic because I'm talking about people being genuine, but it's a good aspect of it too, you feel what I'm saying? But you gotta be able to enforce your boundaries. You gotta be able to see when somebody is trying to take advantage of you. And it's hard, bro, because it's so hard to have friends. It's hard to have relationships when you realize most people is only for their self-interest. You can be dating women. You realize, bro, most women are hypergamous by nature. They trying to get the best dude they can get. So she may be like she love you. You know what I'm saying? She'll never leave you. But as soon as that man in that motherfucking Rolls Royce come through with all the chains and the diamond grills or whatever, your bitch gone. But I'm not gonna be upset by that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it play. I charge it to the game. I know how this shit go. And if you understand that, you already know what it is. So the same goes for you on your end. Unless you got somebody that's down for the crown, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna hold you down to the end of motherfucking time. And then, you know what I'm saying, y'all can lock in, but that's 1% of people. The same with your friends, bro. You don't know the reason why some of your friends is in your life. They only call you when they need something. Or, you know what I'm saying, they're in your life because they can see that you might have a certain amount of potential. You have to pay attention to why people coming in your space, in your circle. Some people will be your friend and they don't even fucking like you for real. Which, to me, that's backwards as fuck. I can't be friends with nobody that I don't like. I don't get it. But some people will befriend you to try to derail you. You know what I'm saying? They'll befriend you and try to sabotage your life. Or they'll be saying backhanded comments. Or they'll be saying some shit behind your back. Or they'll be throwing subliminals on social media. And you think, you don't know who the fuck it's about. You thinking that's your partner or whatever. And I'm like, who the fuck they talking about? The whole time they talking about you. Subliminally. But you being genuine, you wouldn't even peep, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even peep game or nothing. But it's really human nature though. For people to be self-centered and only care about themselves, like even in a relationship, most people are controlled by their body, you know what I'm saying? By their lust and desires and all of that shit. That's why people be cheating. It ain't even that they don't necessarily love the person that they with. It's just they controlled by their animalistic desires. Why did you fuck him or her? Cause they look good and I felt the urge. And I just felt like they was better than you. To be like, most people are controlled. Can't control their urges and shit. Whatever they do whatever make them feel good in that moment. Whatever they feel like gonna put them in a better position. Most people are selfish. And ain't nothing wrong with being selfish, but you gotta be righteous with it. You feel what I'm saying? If you know that you got an uncontrollable sexual appetite, why the fuck you trying to get in a relationship and hold somebody else back in room and waste their time and, you know? But you got people that mean well, that can't control their urges and shit, and then you got people that genuinely got like a Machiavellian type of personality, to where they just out to destroy, manipulate, and pillage and get whatever they can get out of people. And like I say, it take one to know one. I know I can be really, I can be fucking manipulative as a motherfucker if I wanted to. It's easy. Like with women, like I know how to code switch, I know how to, but I'm not that type of person. Now, when it comes to a job or getting money or in society, that's different. But when it comes to my genuine relationships, I just don't got it in me. I'm genuine. Like I don't to take advantage of people that trust me and that I care about for real. I can't do that. But yeah, man, you gotta pay attention to people out here, bro. And people be like, it's not healthy to always think somebody got ulterior motives. No, it ain't even that you gonna think somebody always got ulterior motives. You just paying attention and being aware just in case they do. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna automatically meet somebody and be like, yeah, they trying to manipulate me. They trying to goddamn fuck with me because of this reason. Nah, you got awareness. You're paying attention to their body language, the way they speak, what they, you know what I'm saying? So a red flag gonna pop up if you think they do. But I done ran it long enough, man. Y'all have a great day, man. It's your boy Cartier. If you stayed with me for my little rant, I appreciate you, man. Hope you took something from this video. Like, comment, subscribe, man. I also rap and make music, man. Everything in the link in the bio. Check me out. Keep it playing.